The Seven Storey Mountain by Thomas Merton. Early life and childhood. Thomas Merton recounts his early years, born in France to artist parents. His childhood is marked by frequent moves, the early death of his mother, and a sense of rootlessness. He describes his father's influence and the beginnings of his intellectual curiosity. Loss and instability. After his father's death, Merton faces loneliness and instability. He lives with relatives, attends various schools, and struggles with direction. His rebellious adolescence leads him to question authority and religion, setting the stage for his later spiritual search. University years and intellectual awakening. Merton attends Cambridge and later Columbia University, where he immerses himself in literature, philosophy, and radical politics. He experiments with hedonism but feels an underlying emptiness, hinting at his eventual turn toward faith. First encounters with Christianity. Through friendships and readings, Merton begins exploring Catholicism. Influenced by writers like Blake and Augustine, he feels drawn to the idea of God, though he remains skeptical. A trip to Rome exposes him to sacred art, deepening his curiosity. Conversion to Catholicism. Merton's spiritual journey culminates in his baptism into the Catholic Church. He describes the transformative moment of receiving grace, leaving behind his former life of doubt and indulgence. This decision marks a turning point in his identity. Desire for monastic life. Dissatisfied with worldly pursuits, Merton feels called to religious solitude. He considers various Catholic orders but is particularly drawn to the Trappists, known for their strict vows of silence and contemplation. Entering Gethsemane Abbey. Merton joins the Trappist monastery of Gethsemane in Kentucky. He details the challenges of monastic life, humility, obedience, and physical labor, while also experiencing profound peace and purpose in his new vocation. Struggles and doubts in the monastery. Despite his commitment, Merton faces internal battles, pride, loneliness, and moments of spiritual dryness. He questions whether he is truly called to monasticism or if he is seeking an escape from the world. Deepening spiritual understanding. Through prayer, study, and guidance from his superiors, Merton grows in wisdom. He reflects on the nature of divine love, the importance of humility, and the paradox of finding freedom in surrender to God's will. Vows and final realizations. Merton takes his final vows as a Trappist monk, fully embracing his life of poverty, chastity, and obedience. The book concludes with his acceptance of his vocation and the recognition that his restless soul has found its true home in God. The Seven Storey Mountain is Thomas Merton's profound spiritual autobiography, chronicling his journey from a restless, disillusioned youth to a devoted Trappist monk. Through vivid storytelling, Merton reflects on loss, intellectual searching, and divine grace, ultimately finding peace in a life of prayer and solitude. The book serves as both a personal confession and an invitation to readers to seek deeper meaning beyond the distractions of the modern world. Its enduring appeal lies in its honesty, poetic insight, and the universal human longing for truth and belonging.